Everything that Honorable Kisi has talked about is applicable to every other president but Akufo-Addo.
How so?
Well, he does the direct opposite.
How so?
The right thing is to stay away,
and stay
neutral, and allow the process to go.
That is what he's been doing.
But when you have a president,
that is what the president has been doing,
who jumps the gun, so to speak, to make a pronouncement, and at the end of the day, the public and state institutions
those that were killed, he didn't make a pronouncement. You said it here.
That ought to have done.
I didn't even say that.
No, I'm not even talking about that. We are speaking generally about the issue.
He hasn't made a statement. You are even concerned about that.
My point is about the issue of corruption. I'm speaking about the issue of corruption.
Yes. So.
Because,
but I mean, everything the president talked about had to do with the rule of law.
That is it.
Whether people were killed, whether people have stolen money, whether people have been,
and I think,
when you jump the gun,
so almost everything the president was speaking to. To me, you can cite one example of what he himself has been engaged in.
That's the point. Exactly what I sought to say.
I beg
the one telling us this.
The president says, "I will ensure that this election will be peaceful. Nobody will try to disturb the peace of the country, will be dealt with and things like that." But this is the same president that has seen people die during election 2020, hasn't said anything, hasn't done anything, and it has to do with the rule of law. Is it about the building? You see, that's the problem. It is.
So I can appreciate where you're coming from.
Qualitative than quantitative. It's more quantitative than qualitative.
On the field of campaign, the president has to embolden the followers. And you might misjudge his audacious or bold statement.
That's fine.
For somebody who's trying to...
Do not underestimate the intelligence of the people. People are also watching you. They are listening to you on a daily basis. They don't need me to come and sit here and expose some of these things. Mana said to be exposing corruption. Even if Mana said exposing corruption. And we have to discuss.
Has elaborated.
We'll be watching how you respond to it.
No, I think the interior minister.
Look at KPMG report. It came out. What did the president do? He held on to the report, onto people. So civil
but it's the same president that has done Rights to Information, Act. It's the same president.
And are they even responding?
Why? You see, that's what you are even opening the Pandora's box.
So my key
are they even responding?
My key thing is that listen, there's one president who, against all advice, picked an opposition person as his first special
And what was the outcome?
And then there's the same president who has empowered the Special Prosecutor's Office.
The Special Prosecutor who is crying.
A huge budget.
You remember Matiamidu? One of his biggest reasons.
I think we are misjudging
one of the reasons
our president.
He said he resigned. If I remember correctly.
We are misjudging the president.
Because Matiamidu said he wasn't get the cooperation of government appointees and even ministers in his work.
I think that the president, by virtue of what happened yesterday, is strengthening the institution, largely the judiciary institution. And I think we should commend him for that.
The president is being pretentious and he's being hypocritical. He does not walk the talk. It's as simple as that.
Somebody who has built this 10 floor is not walking the talk.
He's the same person
who
supervised the demolition of bungalows that judges were living in.
Somebody who just commissioned houses for judges in Ashanti region just recently. Somebody who has built many district courtrooms. What are you talking about? Please,
somebody who received
let's appreciate these things.
A petition
you
against
must appreciate these things.
A sitting electoral commissioner for procurement breaches.
So appreciate
and supervise processes.
Appreciate the infrastructure he's putting.
And that is the point you make. You are looking at
that is putting your money where your mouth is.
Quantity instead of quality.
Walking the talk.
What we want is quality.
No, but what he has to offer now is quantity. So look at least the quantity. Well, from there we'll move to quality.
Even there he has failed.
Oh, no. The money's...
Even the quantity has failed.
And in all of this, let me also add
let me finish my point.
No, I haven't finished.
Please. So one electoral commissioner can go through the processes and be removed on the basis of a petition on procurement breaches.
Big, but the
and another one is in office.
It's bigger. So Betway is giving you much more control over every thrilling bet you place. Enjoy the biggest, best, and most reliable cash out in Ghana today. Sign up today on betway.com.gh. Is for persons under 18, regulated by the Gaming Commission. Betway, Getway, more. And Blue Jeans Energy Drink is also on the market. For 20 years, it has been there. It provides the body with vitamins like vitamin B2, B3, B6, B12, and taurine and guarana as well, which are known to boost your strength and energy as well as promote the high performance and endurance. Blue Jeans Energy Drink has been tested and tried. It's indeed the best Blue Jeans Energy Drink for bold and active men. So go on and grab Cold Can Power Your Day today. It's in shops across the nation, and bets and contact Budget Cash and Carry Limited on 0208 128 190 or 055 001 0000.
So I was going to end on this topic about prisons in this country, which is a huge part of also law enforcement and law and order.
To do justice delivery.
And I really think that, in all fairness, I mean, listen, I've not been in jail before, but I think that the way and manner in which we manage, people who are arrested, people who are put before court, people who are jailed, we need to look at that. And in someone needs an upgrade. I don't know if it's going to be in your manifesto, but at some point in time, I think that the Tamale prison, Takrade, these facilities need to be upgraded. And we also need to really cater. And I really thought one thing that you were going to push on, which you didn't, is the welfare of our service delivery people in the likes of the prisons officers, in the likes of where they work to house prisoners, even the vehicles that they use to transport.
I hear it's very difficult for some judges to even pronounce judgments, knowing the conditions in the prisons.
Yeah. So I think that we ought to look carefully at that aspect. I mean, not to say that California has one of the best prisons in the world, but I really think that listen, some people are living large in prisons in America, more so than in Ghana. And I'm not saying that it is right, but I think that yesterday, one man was released from prison after spending 50 years in jail for a crime he has been proven to have not committed by DNA. And look at the situation that the government put him in for 50 plus years. So I'm only making a point that there are some people who necessarily have not committed the crimes that they've been jailed for. And by so, I think that the standard of care in those facilities need to be improved.
Right.
I mean, and that one is something we shouldn't compromise on as a country.
Mark, from you.